Russia was trying to destroy Ukrainian identity for ages. They failed, and they will fail again. Well, I woke up, read the news, brushed my teeth, and I understood, man, vacation is over. Well, I got hit by sniper. It was below the armor jacket. Well, after I got wounded, we was transported to there. They gave me some painkillers. I thought, okay, that was gonna be enough, I will help. But actually, in the end, I was screaming as a dying pig under the knife. Bakhmut, it was hairy. I mean, we can talk along, but I'm not a good talker. You've seen enough movies, enough videos to judge. Everyone can judge for himself what was going on there in Bakhmut. It's kill or die. This job is important. And from the way you're doing this job depends more than just your salary. We were fighting near Kiev for a while, near Bakhmut, then near Lysychansk. There I got a first wound. After getting out of hospital, get some rehabilitation, get back to the lines. But in the December 22, I got a second wound. Well, I got hit by sniper. It was below the armor jacket. And actually, the thing is that I lost the feeling of my legs for a while. So about 100 meters, I had to just crawl to the trench where I got the first help. They gave me some painkillers. I thought, okay, that was gonna be enough, I will help. But actually, in the end, I was screaming as a dying pig under the knife. My active career as a fighter, as the first-line serviceman, was actually over. After rehabilitation, after serving on some logistics, I was offered the place in Instructors group. I was offered to share my experience, and here I am. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm really sorry that I can't continue to do the things I used to do. But, well, you play with the cards you have been given. Well, being an instructor now, it gives me a possibility to share my experience to the guys who are like fresh, to increase their chances for survival. Well, I think it's definitely worth it. That's a way to continue. Well, I do hope that once I will be healthy enough to get back on lines. But, well, as I told you earlier, you do what you can, and then we'll see what's going on. What is really upsetting me is a way the people are taking it. They think they could do some kind of peace or stop Russia like now where on the place where they are, maybe push it back a little and like, okay, it's gonna be done. But they're making the same mistakes we made in 2015 to 16. They made some deal and hoping that somehow it will pass. No, the Russian regime is not only terroristic, and to make sure their own people will not turn on them, they are trying to make a conflict to redirect their energy to outside. Like small victory war, or maybe fortress and defense strategy, if you know what I mean. When we say that our country is the best one in the world, we have some friends and all the rest are against us. That what I need to say that until Russia exists as it is existing now with its totalitarian regime, until it will change its ideology, well, we all can get back to the total war. The consequences in general will be either we keep Ukraine as it is, our land, and our identity, or we lose it. Because we do have experienced what Russia used to do with Ukraine, how it fought actually Ukrainity as itself, the language, the culture, the identity. Well, we got our experience actually historically. In 17th century, there was a Bogdan Khmelnytsky who made a treaty with Russia. In exchange, we were forced to fight for Russia on every front it has. And invasion, destruction of Ukrainian culture actually began. Because the one thing Russian regime any can properly stand, it's like independent Ukrainian Ukraine. Then we got through all 19th century war, First World War, where Ukrainians were forced to fight against each other for different armies. The common situation was actually in World War II. We got in Afghanistan where we were fighting for the Soviet Union occupation regime. And we don't want to do it anymore. We are fighting for ourselves now. One thing again from historical experience. In 19th century, there was the Valuevsky and Emsky order, which banned actually Ukrainian books, Ukrainian education, and performance to be done in Ukrainian language. We don't want any of this stuff anymore. And we know if we will lose, it's always with these things are waiting for us again. Speaking of future of Ukraine, I wish to my country, there are two main things actually which must be preserved. Is freedom and independence, and freedom from corruption. The rest will come itself. If someone asks me when Ukrainian people will give up, never. But again, look at history. Russia was trying to destroy Ukrainian identity for ages. They failed, and they will fail again. That's it. We are indestructible.
If you had a message for Putin, what would you want to tell him?
Well, I think there's a way, quite simple, Mr. Putin. The world will be really better without you.